not, but I do it every week anyway. And hello out there on YouTube. Welcome to episode 18, part 5 of the Color Animal Inn, wherein our brave adventurers have found what looks like an ancient museum or storehouse for statues or something. And Bill McNye, the magic guy, has been hearing voices and has decided that he wants to drag this statue down so a pile of rocks can see it. For some weird reason. Everybody's helping him. And Tarkin is standing at the doorway. Tarkin, did you just take your turn, or is it your turn now?
I moved 20 feet for my first move and I hand the rope over. Is that my entire
That's going
turn?
to be your turn.
Okay.
My turn. Down here, these rats are still milling around, but not paying much attention to anybody. This perfectly ordinary pile of rocks here, which, for those of you at home that would like to see, may or may not look just exactly like this, but probably looks like a pile of rocks. Does nothing, because that's what a pile of rocks does. And it is Bill McNye, the magic guy's turn.
Well, Bill will hand over the rope to Thorley because he has no idea what he's doing. And he'll just ready himself to lower this thing down because that appears to be the plan.
Cool. So you're going to start lowering it, or are you going to just stand there and wait?
I'm gonna wait.
You just stare at Thorley and make him do all the work.
I don't know what to do. I'm completely incompetent at tying ropes. This is you look like you know what you're doing, so I'll let you do it.
Alrighty, so be it. Amari, it is your turn.
All right, Amari is going to run across the hall to inspect this room.
Cool. This room, in fact, does not have that pickaxe in it because you took it. Your perception gives you a roll of 1d63, please.
Okay. 3.
Ooh, interesting. Give me time. Trying to look for an adequately ancient-looking one. Let's go with this. This will actually be particularly interesting.
Huh.
There. Yeah, that's, I guess I got to pretty much angle it. You're not sure what to make of this other than you know it's a human, or in this case probably dwarf-made container that people in cities use. It's made out of metal. You're not sure how it opens. They keep boring stuff in it. That's what it looks like there.
So, will I still be able to stick the end of my sword in it and try to pry one open?
You certainly may.
All right. That'd be strength.
There are 3 separate sections in this one. You know they're each made of metal. Would you like to pick the northernmost, the top, middle, or bottom one?
We'll shoot for the middle.
Go for the
Take
middle.
a stab at it.
Take a stab at it.
All right. Let me make sure I'm highlighted.
That's all the reaction I can get from that, really.
That's more than it deserved, my friend. All right, so Amari reaches in and she starts to pry open the middle cabinet. But before she does, let me show you what you could have picked. Had you picked the southern cabinet, you would find that inside is a very old, rotten lunch. It looks like a wooden lunch pail What are they call the Japanese kind of lunchbox?
Bentos.
Bento box, yes. Looks like one of those that the food had long since rotted away in it, and it is completely ruined. That was in the southernmost of the 3 trays.
Let's make a deal.
Yes, so you are about to open the middle one. Would you like to open the northern one instead and trade what's in the middle for the northern top box? Or would you like to
I
stick with what you have?
I think the middle would be the safest preservation.
You're going to open the middle one? You're sure? Is this your
Pot.
final answer?
Final answer.
All right, so Amari pries open the middle one, and inside she is going to find 1d25.
That's a weird thing to find.
It really is. I mean, a random number that hasn't been determined yet is kind of hard to tell what it is. You have found an ivory bowl with animal carvings on it. This looks like a piece of fine eating material. Not really your style being a barbarian, but you know that people would pay a pretty penny or a shiny silver for one of these.
I'm sure that bartender knows a good place to get rid of it.
Almost certainly. At an estimate, you think you could get 40 gold pieces for this.
All right, I'll stuff that in my bag and
And
just move out to the doorway. Here.
it's also a bit lighter than the statues we are dealing with.
And in the northernmost thing pops open right before it crumbles in on itself and destroys itself. You see there was just a bunch of different pieces of paper in there. Probably not worth anything.
I'm sure to a magician they would be.
Maybe, but they're useless now. It is Thorley's turn.
Yeah, so Torley is just doing all the work here, it seems.
Sorry, YouTube, I did it again. Okay, so Thorley is doing the second rope.
Yeah, and and if he got that down, then he would try to instruct to help get it down.
Cool.
And then start dragging it out. He would be pulling the heavy top bit.
Okay.
And
I'd carry the
and to
legs, and Tarkin could just stand underneath it.
Yeah, I just point to you two and just point at the feet.
Yep.
Just
Thorley,
do
you
that.
realize that what your best bet is going to be to kind of tilt this thing over, and
Yes.
if you kind of get underneath it with the rope and combination drag and hold it steady, the other two can keep it from falling over, and you should be able to move it fairly easily that way.
Yeah, if I use my back to kind of have it lean against, and they pull in the rope, then they could maybe lower it down.
Yep. Trying to keep it steady, and then you're just going to drag it across the floor. So Thorley,
Yeah.
let me get a strength check from you first off,
Yes.
as you start lowering it onto your shoulders with their help.
Thorley was crushed that day.
But they even understand what's going on. All right, so I got a strength check there. Bill, you're going to try to assist using raw strength or what?
So I see him sort of lowering this on himself, right?
Yep.
And I can understand that there's some sort of mathematical process of weight distribution. So I'm going to use my intelligence to try and pick up the part of the statue that would be most beneficial to help him.
Very good, yes. Straight up intelligence check. Awesome, you know exactly what it is. And you are able to lend your hand in the most effective way that may or may not be brute strength, but leverage and all that stuff.
Math.
Tarkin, you're going to try to help too?
Yeah, I guess.
How?
Tarkin's not completely sure about this being a small halfling, but he's gotten enough shit from Bill already that he's gonna go ahead and try.
Cool. What do you think is going to be most effective for you?
Do you think I could use dexterity to try to maneuver it properly?
Sounds good to me.
And shit. Okay.
Kind of making little shifts here and there, kind of moving around, pushing here, and then stopping and moving over here and pushing there, and kind of tilting and lifting, and yeah, a lot of little rapid, small movements as opposed to just a
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
Solid.
Altogether, it's very, very slow going, and you do manage to drag it about this far. At which point, suddenly, this pile of rocks seems to move. Bill, you can tell that it seems to be looking at you, but for everyone else, this is the first time you've seen it move. And it starts to form. You almost see an almost like living or humanoid face in it or something.
Is this the right one?
My pretty!
Oh god, yes.
So beautiful.
God, it's so heavy. Oh my god, where do you want me to put it?
Alright, so I'm going to need you all to make the same rolls one more time
Oh
to see
god.
if you can put it in position.
Can you come help us?
I cannot move.
Amari, can you come help us? Can you come help
That's
us?
not good.
Oh god.
That's not good.
What seems to be the problem, guys?
This is really heavy. Can you come help us?
You can see that they are about to drop it.
It's just rocks.
No, but trust me.
All right.
Trust.
I'll trust the bath. The bath man.
So, Amari, are you going to try to help?
I'll lend a hand.
How?
I guess I'll try to straighten it back onto its flat surface.
Gotcha. Give me a straight up strength check.
Do it. Oh,
That's not enough. Thing is falling. It is starting to slide out of the way. I am going to re-roll initiative for this very specific thing. I'd like all four of you to make your rolls.
nailed it.
Descending order. Bill Nye, you are the first one. You can see this going before anyone else does. You have 5 seconds to tell me how you're going to stop it. 4, 3.
Split second decision.
2.
Cast mage armor to stop the fall.
Got it. Mage armor cast.
And I'm touching it already, so it should just work.
Gotcha. Tarkin, you have 5 seconds to tell me how you're going to stop this. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I try to use the rope in my backpack to
Too slow. You reach into your backpack to grab your rope, but it's falling. You're not going to be able to help. Thorley, you have 5 seconds to tell me. 4.
I lay under the thing and hope my last strength check can save it, or I'll be crushed.
Amari, you have 5 seconds. 4.
I'm just gonna grab the head and try and lift it back up.
Gotcha. So I need a strength from Thorley and Amari, and let's see. Tarkin's out. Bill, you said you were going to use your armor to cushion it.
Yeah. Stop it from shattering. Oh, good job, guys.
Very good job. You're not sure how much good your armor did, but Thorley's strength and Nate's, Amari's strength in particular, get this thing back onto its feet. As a group, you manage to get it back. Once it's back on, you repeat the same process. You all take a couple deep breaths, get your strength going, repeat the process, and the gargoyle asks you to put it right here.
Okay.
Which you do with great success. And he is just absolutely fascinated looking at this statue. Oh, my beautiful. So many years I could not see you, waiting just outside. You are here now, and I am once again happy. I can stare for another 1,000 years to see you.
Holy shit, 1,000 years? You're old as fuck.
Excuse me?
I
You
mean,
mayfly meat?
how do we get in that wall?
Ah, yes. I told you, did I not? The pretty you would find it, yes. You move this rock, and this rock, and this rock. And he kind of moves around and shifts his own appearance.
Huh.
But somehow, in doing so, he looks like different sections of the wall. And he does it until you are able to tell exactly what rocks it is that he means.
All right, let's go give it a shot.
Cool.
It's going to be in here.
It is. And this whole wall here, just little bitty rocks. And he told you to move this one, and then that one, and then pull this one out. And a section should collapse. And behind it, you will find the item.
All right, I do that.
You do indeed. Please wait for a moment while I do GM things.
I'm always going to go and examine the statue.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Please don't ruin it.
Bill Nye, I would like you to roll me a d12. Bill McNye.
Tarkin comes to the other side of the section. Is like, please, do not destroy this one. The gore. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't seem like a good idea.
Let me get a D100 aim high. I would like another D100 aim wherever you want to aim.
If I call it, do I get something special?
Yeah, if you get it exactly right, I'll bump you up a notch.
Exactly right.
Yep.
I'm going to call it 43.
64.
Long shot.
Nope.
I was going to call between 60 and 70, but you were like, exactly. I was like, no, go low. Go low.
So yeah, you pull out the first stone, and the stones rumble, but none of them drop. And you realize the gargoyle's probably telling you the truth here, so you pull out the second one, and still no stones fall. You pull out the third one with a little trepidation, and stones start tumbling off the wall, but none of them hit you. They all just sort of pile up at your feet. And inside, buried inside this wall, is a little wooden mahogany box, probably just that big.
Okay.
And you reach in and you pull it out quite easily. It has a latch, but it is not locked, apparently. You might just open it if you wanted.
Yeah. I mean, it detected as magic or something inside of it was magic,
Something
so
did.
I'll turn on my detect magic.
And that gives you the aura type immediately, or do you need to wait?
After 3 rounds, if I have line of sight, I can make a knowledge arcana to determine the school of magic.
Cool. So yes, you open it up. You're going to show it to the rest of the crew, or you're just going to stay there and open it?
If they come and look, sure.
Cool. Let's give
Um,
them a second to see if they want to.
yeah.
And you start opening the case, and inside...
I would be inside just because I am staring at him. Very, very evil because I almost got crushed. Because of a stone.
So move where you have line of sight of them if that's what you're going to be doing.
So I arcana to see the school of magic, and then I spellcraft to determine its properties.
Gotcha. I have your rolls. Cool. Everybody happy? Bill, you open up this little velvet-lined mahogany box. And inside, the box itself is lined with red velvet, but these are purple velvet gloves. Supple and magnificent, and still in absolutely pristine collection. No telling how long they've been in that wall, but surprisingly, they are. Well, not surprisingly, because they are glowing as magical, and they in fact glow as a faint enchantment.
Okay. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Are you looking up what they might be?
No,
Good, because that's
I'm
cheating.
not, because I don't know what they might be. What was it was enchantment?
Yep, faint enchantment aura, which means it's a
All right.
low-level spell.
Well, I'm not wearing gloves, so I suppose I'll just put them on.
All right.
Cool box too.
Got it. Okay. There is no immediate effect.
Okay.
Make a note here that you found this item. Remember, just say a little boxed velvet gloves. Make sure you make a date. This is
I will date it. Found in small mahogany box.
what's your number 64.
And I don't know if determining properties would tell me what it may or may not do, but that's what the spellcraft roll is for.
Gotcha. And you did not succeed on the spellcraft. You have no idea what the specific use of these gloves is.
Okay.
And they are probably male gloves, but they might be female too. You won't know. They fit you very well. They fit you like a glove, like you would expect from a magical item.
They fit like a glove. I see
Yep.
what you did there. Okay,
Like
good.
like driving gloves or something. They're nice.
Comfy, good.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm going to take this down because unless we're going to attack the rats, we don't need the turn order anymore. If we do, then we'll bring it back up then. And there you go, folks. That's it. That was the amazing super special item.
Neato.
I have no idea what they do, but we'll find out eventually.
Yep.
I could have died for that.
But you didn't.
Yeah.
Also, I was right. There totally was a gargoyle there. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Gus.
Oh, that's amazing.
hmm
Glad to make your acquaintance. Yes.
I'm still confused by Bill talking to rocks.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on either, but I have a feeling we're missing something.
If there's ever anything else I can do for you guys, let me know. We're probably going that way.
You have fulfilled my heart's desire.
I'm so glad to
I
hear
can
it.
stare at my lady love from now until eternity. Be
Good
gone,
stuff.
meat.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you again, meat.
Okay.
I never knew
Bye, Gus.
that meat could be so kind.
Bye, Gus.
Bye. Goodbye, meat. What?
So do
You think I'm
we
going to
want
say
a rat?
something? I haven't spoken for years. Go. Go. I'm not saying anything more.
Yeah, I'm walking. Guys,
Okay.
are you coming? Or are you just gonna like stand there in awe as these rocks are talking at you?
No,
It's like
I'm.
I get it, but I've been there. So take your time, I guess. But it's rude to stare.
You go right ahead. Well, I can't say that, but I'm very clearly very busy dusting off my my coat. to
Oh.
go in front.
Also, I should probably say thank you.
I give a nod.
Okay.
Yeah, the halfling. Tarkin looks at everybody else and he's like, "The smallest one is not going in front, guys. Somebody else is getting out there."
Oh, are we headed forward? Are we done talking to rocks?
I don't know, but the rocks are done talking to us, so might as well
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah. Gus doesn't like company.
Well, he does, just not us.
Yeah.
Oh, and I assume you untie your ropes from the statue, by the way.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
We tie
Yeah.
up ropes provocatively on the statue.
He'd probably dig that.
Probably. I don't know. Not Bill's expertise.
I presume Tarkin gets his rope back.
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
And the rats keep skittering, of course, as rats are so wont to do these days.
Now-
Can we see the rats? Because no one have yet to tell me that there actually is rats.
Oh yeah,
Two
Tarkin
people-
never said that, did he?
Two
probably
people have been there and never told.
But to be fair, there's now lights in that room, and and both Amari and Bill should be able to see them
What's that?
at least. The rats. You guys should be able to see them at this point, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I made a perception.
Then
We'll
I am
see.
going
We'll see if
to
I
the
see.
front. And
Bill,
try
you're
and-
welcome to pretend you don't if you want to.
Well, I just put my light in the room, so maybe.
Oh, well,
Maybe I
with the
actually
light,
would.
yeah, you do see.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought with the light would be clearly visible.
Yep. I mean, you're still welcome to pretend you don't, but
There's one literally right there, so I do. The other ones maybe not, but that one, yes, I see a rat.
all right. Now, the rats, I'm going to make one perception roll for him, and I'm just going to get a fairly simple. He does not appear to have noticed you at this point, which means that the party gets a surprise round if they want it.
Okay.
So if we're going to attack, go ahead and roll initiative and get into the turn order. And then from there, we'll each take a turn, and then the rats will get to go into the turn order as well.
That's a tie.
Yep. Y'all go both roll again.
Okay.
I thought the decimal points prevented that,
Yes.
supposedly.
They were supposed to.
Oh my god,
Oh my
really?
God.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
Oh my god.
Y'all can decide amongst yourselves. You can rock, paper, scissors, just whatever you want to do, or just roll again.
Let's roll again. Okay. Wow. Okay. You got this.
Yeah, very much so that time. So, Thorley, you get the first surprise attack. What would you like to do? The rats have not yet noticed you. They are flat-footed.
Silently walk up and then stab the poor little bugger.
Cool.
Just, I guess it's not that big, so I will just slice wherever I can.
All right. Give me a stealth roll just for fun. Absolutely did not notice you. Make an attack. I would like you to make a roll on the critical hit table. Hit the critical hit button. All right, so roll me a d4 extra damage. One d4. So, Thorley, you natural 20'd your stealth check. And in your line of work, you're used to seeing rats, so you know how to sneak up and hit them in just the right spot. So you did. Your attack certainly hit. You did 5 points of damage, and because of your ability to kill rats, I'm giving you the equivalent of a rogue's sneak attack on this one particular occasion, which does an additional 2. So you did a total of 7 points.
Yes.
But it is still alive, and it is Tarkin's turn.
Okay. I will use my sling on the rat.
17 minus 4 is a 13, but its flat foot is less than that. So you hit it for 3 points. It had 2
That should do it.
left, and that kills it.
Nice.
You have a move if you'd like.
Sure. Let's see here. How far can I move?
20 feet.
Okay, I can move to the entrance, pretty much.
Mhm.
I'll move. Well, I'll move over here.
All right. And Amari.
All right, Amari is kind of far away. So she'll move 30 up there. And just ready.
You have a line of sight against Rat 1 here. You can hit Rat 4 at a minus 25 and Rat 2 at a minus 25.
Oh, okay.
They have
That's-
partial cover.
There was no charge for switching weapons.
Nope, none at all.
Okay. Then she'll take a shot at Rat 1 with her short bow.
That's just my house rule. Pathfinder Society plays much stricter. I don't. 10 is not enough to hit a flat foot. Bill, it is your turn.
Bill is going to go here, I suppose.
25.
He maybe not quite that far. Maybe not quite that far. He's gonna go there.
Okay.
He's gonna make a perception check on that pile of stuff because he's not sure what it is or what's in it.
Gotcha. It is a trash pile. And looking at it, you start to notice a certain pattern. It's household trash. And it seems like everything has fallen directly on top of each other. So you look up, and you see a crack in the ceiling.
Huh. A big crack or a small crack?
It's not huge, but it's big enough that like household items can drop down out of it.
Cool. We should find out where that is.
Yeah. That was your simple perception, so you still have a standard action.
Can I make a Ray of Frost at Rat 4?
Ray of Frost.
Can be a thing. I will
Nice.
do.
It's both
The-
flat-footed and touch.
Yeah.
So it's
So I
14 is
hit it for-
definitely a hit.
Point of cold damage.
Squeak. Next up is the rats rolling initiative, and then I resort.
Don't say I didn't help you guys. Pew, pew.
Yes, it was impressive.
Thorley, it's your turn.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, so the rat next to me is dead.
Right.
Then I will just go take on. I mean, she's there, so I think I just go here and then. Oh, whoops. Up to this right here
Okay.
and just smack that about.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Well, all right.
16
Just
is a
rats.
hit for 8 points of damage. It is still barely alive. Rat 2 is going to move directly towards the closest source of meat and make a bite attack. And miss. Rat 1 has just been hit, but it is going to instinctively bite back. A 12 does not hit. Tarkin, you're up.
Okay. Looks like I need to get a bit closer to the rat. Okay.
Where you are right now, it has like full cover.
Okay. Well, how far was that?
It's about 10 feet.
Okay.
If you moved another 10 like down here, you'd have a great line of sight on Rat 4. From where you are, you can shoot Rat 1, Rat 2, and Rat 4 are both blocked.
Okay, I'll move over. If I move right here, right in front of Bill, I could hit any of them, though, right?
Right.
Especially Rat 4.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, I'll move over there,
Okay.
and I'll use Ray of Frost against Rat 4.
All right.
Nice.
23 is definitely a hit. You want to roll 1d3 plus 1 damage. Three points of damage to it. And it goes squeak again as like frost starts forming on its whiskers. Rat 4. Rat 4 is the one you just attacked. And it only needs to move 5 feet to be here and be able to bite at you, which it does. Natural
Wow.
20. This is going to be painful, dude. Actually, you get to roll
Wow.
this. Since it's a bit you can make the roll and pick the better of the two.
Okay, what do I roll?
The CH,
CH button.
Oh.
down at the bottom. Oh, tough choice.
Jeez.
Oh.
So it is doing 6 times 3. 18 points of damage would put you at -10, very close to death. And I mean death, not just unconscious, but total death. Or your current active weapon, whatever you just used, is destroyed. You didn't use one.
No, I used Ray of Frost last.
So your hand.
Yeah, it's going to damage your hand to the point where you will not be able to cast magic until you get that repaired. And it will only do 6 points of damage.
Oh boy! So I either almost die or I lose my hand and take a bunch of damage.
Yep.
Wow, that sucks.
In fact, what is your current Constitution score, the base stat?
Let's see here. Let me check. The base stat is 14.
All right, so you'd be at -10. When you reach -14, at 1 point per round until you're healed, you die. So you're going to be wounded badly, but not dead, and they will probably be able to save you. Or you lose a hand.
I'll take the damage.
Just straight up damage, it is. You're taking 18 points of damage. You're at -10, and you're unconscious and dying. And put a
Fort save for disease as well.
That's right.
Oh.
You need to make a saving throw, please.
Okay.
Saves. Fortitude of 9 is not good. So right before you drop, you feel rat disease flowing through your body. It does not immediately affect, or does it? No, it does not. And then you drop and you're unconscious. Amari, it is your turn.
Oh, things just got bad, Amari sees.
Yep. Bill just went down.
She's gonna rage out and charge at Rat 4.
Ooh, the rage.
Slam her sword down on this nasty evil rat.
Things are so fucked up. Yeah.
17 plus 2 is 19, is definitely a hit. 10 points plus 2 for 12.
Plus 3.
Plus 3. 13.
Yeah.
And the rat dies horribly. Bill, your turn.
I'm going to look in my right belt pouch. I'm going to take out a potion of Cure Light Wounds, and I'm going to slam it in his face, in Tarkin's face.
All right. So that is going to automatically stable him. It'll do healing, but he will still probably be at negatives. So
7 points.
7.
So you're not dying, but you're still unconscious.
Yep, you're stabilized.
And that's my whole round.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Pulling it out as a move and using it. Thorley, your turn.
Yes. So our poor little halfling fellow is all right.
Yes, you
Barely.
would know that he is.
All right. Well, then I do not want to try and get away from 2 rats. I will stab the rat one.
Okay.
And hope to just do some more damage.
18's
Nice.
definitely a hit. Another 3 points takes it down, and it is dead. Technically dying. In much the same position as Bill, or as, what's his name? Tarkin. But Tarkin is stable, the rat is not. Would you like to move?
Yeah, I would like to move over here.
Rat 2's turn. And Rat 2 is going to bite at Thorley. 14 is a hit. You're going to take 2 points, and I need a saving throw from you.
Yes.
Fortitude save. This poison is nothing you haven't been exposed to before.
Perfect.
Tarkin, you're up.
I thought I was unconscious.
You are.
Yep.
Amari, it's your turn.
All right. So Amari's going to remain raged, but she's going to do a little run around circle, half circle thing, and do a power attack on this rat.
Cool.
In addition to her rage.
Wow. So, yeah, definitely a hit. 13 plus 3 is 16, plus 2 more for power attack, or is it 3 more?
3 because two-handing.
So,
Yeah.
a total of 19 points.
Yeah.
And it is at negative 10, same place as Bill. And let me just go ahead and check, because I think that is a full death for a rat. Death for rats. Nope, it has got a 13 constitution, so it's almost dead.
Wow.
But it is effectively toast.
And then she'll drop out of her rage, seeing no immediate danger.
Cool. That's another 4 rounds of fatigue for her. And a total of 4 rounds of rage, I think.
Yes, 2 more left.
And there you go, folks. Everything's clear.
Can I go over and help Tarkin with my heal? I have a normal, like just first aid, I think it is.
Right, the heal skill is more like a first aid. It's going to stop bleeding. It stabilizes
right.
somebody, but it doesn't actually add hit points.
Oh, right. Well, didn't I also have a heal thing?
You have Cure Light Wounds as one of your Oracle things that you can use, and it's just on your list.
Nope, it's not. I think we forgot to put it down.
But it should be on there, so you do have it.
It should be there.
Yep. So you can just cast 1 first level spell if you still have any left for the day, and
I have 2 left.
roll 1d8 plus 1. And unless he rolls really poorly, you're going to wake up. 6.
That's enough.
There you go. Now you're still prone, for as long as it takes you to say, I want to stand up when you can do so. And everybody is standing up and back to life. Very good.
I detect magic. Or
Doodly
do
doo,
I?
doodly doo, doodly doo. Little
Beep, beep.
sparklies in here in the trash
Beep,
pile.
beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. I'm going to wait until I can figure out which part of the pile it's actually in.
It's
And then I'm
just
gonna...
scattered in the pile in color animal in fashion.
Alright, then I'm gonna scrounge through there.
Cool. I actually closed this earlier, so hang on a second. Oops, that's not the right one. Randomizers to
I would laugh so hard if that hole was in the Color Animal Inn's basement. You have a basement gargoyle, Barth.
Let's see. There we go. That'll be good. Let's go with that again. Let me get a D6 from you.
Okay.
A 1. Let me get a different D6 from you.
Different D6.
A 3 this time. So you can have coins or you can have an art object.
I will take coins.
Coins it is. Give me a D37. You have pulled out somebody's pouch. You can see that the frayed ends of the belt loop apparently came loose, and this sort of dropped involuntarily into, well, apparently whatever they thought was being used as a trash pit, and it had 23 gold pieces in it.
This isn't what I was looking for.
No. Zri, would you like to dig in the pile of trash and hope to find treasure?
Sure. I'm not really looking for magical items because I don't know that there is any. But I would like to look out for um, things like family photos or something like paintings that might be of value to families or personal
Gotcha.
items that people would be missing.
Cool. I would like to get a specific type of roll from you then. Let me get, well, let me ask you to pick 1, 2, or 3. You can also roll. 1 or 3. I'd like you
One
to roll me a D33.
AD what?
33. 33-sided die. 33. Oh, interesting. You have in fact found a silver. You're not sure what it is at first. It's made of silver, but it's got a wooden handle, kind of attached to something round about the size of a coin. And it looks like the handle is damaged and broken, but the silver part, being metal, is still okay. It's a little tarnished. And do you have a knowledge nobility or knowledge history?
I have history.
Make that and roll. Give me a second. I'm making notes here. You are not sure what to make of this. Apparently, this is a seal, or it was when it was not broken. It's covered with dwarven runes and dwarven shapes, and is apparently some sort of a family symbol. Little seal thing. When you seal a letter in wax, you stamp that in there, and it marks this crest on the wax, and that's what you got. You
All right.
figure just in terms of probable value, 60 gold pieces or so.
Yes. Can I get you to? Can you write that in chat? The how much it was?
Let's see.
I am not the best person to understand numbers.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep. And mark down today's date next to it, please.
Yes.
Because I keep little note cards and has a date on it, and that's how I remember
Perfect.
things that happen and what you find.
Yeah.
So there you go. Let's see, who was next? Looks like Amari. Amari, if you would like to make a grab into the trash.
Amari's a little concerned that the weird mage was digging through the trash, and now the mute man is digging through the trash. And he's not really a classy guy, but he doesn't think digging through the trash is his kind of style. But he'll kick some around with his feet and flip
Okay,
some stuff out of the way with his sword.
we'll just look for something shiny or interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there's something magical in here. That's all I can confirm. I don't know what it is.
So you can make a random pick, or you can specify that you're looking for an art item, maybe a weapon or armor item, or just something that looks interesting.
I'd go for something shiny that would be a weapon or armor.
Cool. Let me get a D20 from you. Nice. You were actually gonna, if you'd rolled over a 6, you would have found a mundane item. But number 2, you have pulled out of this pile a heavy crossbow, and all it looks like it needs is a new string, and maybe some tightening of some bolts and nuts and connectors here and there. But it's not in working condition now, but you can get it working pretty easily. And it is still in good condition aside from the missing parts, because it is a masterwork heavy crossbow.
Nice deal.
Yeah.
Just needs a tune-up.
I could probably fix that with magic, honestly.
All right. Mario stuff that in his bag and save it for later.
Gotcha. And who's left? Tarkin. Tarkin, you have not made a draw yet.
No, I haven't.
A D6 will give you just a random category, but if you would like to focus on something, I will allow that tonight.
My character would like to focus on magic as a sorcerer, try to find something magical in there.
Gotcha. Give me a D20, please. This is the one case where rolling high is bad. 18.
Oh my god. Why don't you listen?
Yep. Roll
I tried.
again. Roll again. I'm going to be nice. 12. You have pulled out a piece of paper, of parchment, that does not look like it's been taken care of in the proper fashion. In fact, there's a very dry, very old, but very suspicious looking streak of something dried onto it that you managed to scrape off without harming it too badly. And realize that you're holding a magic scroll.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. That is the one magic item in this pile. And if you use read magic on it, you might even be able to figure out what it says.
Okay, I do have that, so my character would try that.
Let's see. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, you would definitely know what this is. Would you like me to whisper, or would you tell the group immediately?
Why don't you whisper it? At least then I
Going
have
up.
it in text.
There you go. Not great, not bad.
Okay.
Now you're a sorcerer, so you can't really learn that spell. But a wizard could put it into his spell book or something, or you can cast it right off the scroll.
My character inspects the scroll heavily and puts it in his pocket and is like, well, that's interesting. Wish it was more useful, but it's alright.
Cool. Make sure to write that down, put today's date, all the good stuff. And at this point, we are about to hit the 1 hour mark. We're also about to hit the 2 o'clock in the morning mark. So I think I'm going to have to call it a night and send you all home, send you on your ways.
Sounds good.
All right, so easy enough matter to find your way back out of here, back towards the Color Animal Inn, and you probably are going to come back in and like say hi to Barth on your way home or to wherever you stay. So let's drop us back onto the main map here. Oh, and those who stuck around get to see the 2 little cartoons I posted tonight. There you go, folks.
Mhm.
Just for the YouTube viewers who watched all this. And we are come back to the Color Animal Inn. Everybody goes to their homes or whatever and gets a full night's rest. Next time you play, you'll be fully healed with all the gear and stuff that you got this time. So thank you, everybody, for playing. I had a great time, and I will see you next time at the Color Animal Inn.
Bye, YouTube.
Take it easy.